stop right there. Before you throw that broken chair away, before that old ladder goes to the dump, before those rusty chains end up in the trash, I need you to see what I see. Because what looks like junk to most people, that's pure gold to gardeners who know the secret. 3 months ago, my garden was boring, basic, and completely forgettable. Today, people literally stop their cars to photograph my outdoor space. The twist? Almost every stunning feature you're about to see was headed for the landfill. I rescued it, reimagined it, and transformed trash into treasures that look like they belong in design magazines. Welcome to Daily Garden Fix, where we prove your garbage is someone else's garden masterpiece. If you love creative upcycling projects that save money, save the planet, and create one-of-a-kind outdoor art, smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Today, I'm revealing 20-plus genius ways to transform everyday discards into stunning garden features. Let's turn your trash pile into a treasure trove. Idea 1. Spring Mattress Vertical Garden. You've seen vertical gardens before, but here's what nobody's doing, using old mattress springs. And my unique technique solves the biggest problem with standard vertical gardens: plant spacing. Instead of just stuffing plants into random spring coils, I map out the spring structure first, identifying natural planting pockets based on coil size and depth. Then I create custom-fitted fabric pouches that hook onto specific springs, allowing precise depth control for different root systems. The game changer? I install a drip irrigation line that weaves through the top springs, delivering water that cascades naturally downward through the spring structure. One water source irrigates the entire installation through gravity and the spring's natural channels. I also paint springs in ombre gradients, deep green at bottom, fading to sky blue at top, creating visual flow that guides eyes upward. The strategic pocket placement with integrated irrigation transforms basic spring planting into engineered vertical garden systems. Standard versions just stick plants anywhere. Mine is precision designed for optimal growth and visual impact. Idea 2. Bicycle chain floral wall art. Sure, people make art from bike chains, but my interlocking technique creates three-dimensional flowers that cast shadows and catch light dynamically throughout the day. Here's the unique approach. Instead of laying chains, flatten flower patterns, I bend and solder chains at angles, creating petals that protrude from the mounting surface. This dimensional construction means morning light creates different shadow patterns than afternoon sun. The innovation continues with my color application. Rather than solid paint, I use metallic interference pigments that shift colors based on viewing angle. The chains appear copper from one direction, gold from another, creating living artwork that changes constantly. I also incorporate chain segments of different sizes: small derailleur chains for inner petals, larger motorcycle chains for outer petals, creating realistic scaled flower structures. The three-dimensional angled construction with color-shifting metallics elevates basic chain art into sculptural installations that rival expensive metal artwork. Idea 3. Bicycle rim garden borders. Mounting rims on walls is basic. My ground-level pathway edging technique uses rims as structural borders that solve drainage problems while looking artistic. The unique method, I bury rims halfway into the ground at precise angles, creating serpentine pathway edges. But here's the innovation. The buried portions connect underground through inserted rebar, creating continuous structural support that prevents shifting. The above-ground portions create perfect planters for cascading ground covers. I plant creeping thyme, sedum, and moss directly into the rim spaces. As plants grow, they spill through spokes, creating the illusion of wheels rolling through gardens of their own foliage. The underground rebar connection with integrated planting transforms rims from static decorations into functional structural elements that edge paths, manage water flow, and support plant growth. The connected underground structure is engineering standard rim displays miss entirely. Idea 4. Denim hanging planters. Hanging jeans as planters is cute but impractical. They rot and collapse. My reinforced technique creates long-lasting planters that actually work. Here's what makes mine unique. I don't use jeans as is. I disassemble them completely, treat the denim with waterproofing spray, then reconstruct pockets with interior plastic liner supports. The treated fabric resists moisture, while liners prevent soil contact with denim. The game changer is my drainage system. I install mesh grommets at pocket bottoms, creating controlled drainage that prevents oversaturation. The reinforced grommet edges prevent tearing that destroys standard denim planters. I also create adjustable depth systems using interior Velcro dividers. Shallow-rooted herbs use top sections. Deeper plants access full pocket depth. The waterproofed fabric with plastic liner supports and grommet drainage creates functional planters lasting multiple seasons. Standard denim planters fail in months. Mine endure years. Idea 5. Silverware wind chimes. Everyone makes silverware chimes. My acoustically engineered version plays actual harmonious notes instead of random clinks. The unique technique. I don't randomly hang silverware. I test each piece for pitch by striking it, then select combinations that create musical intervals. Thirds, fifths, octaves. The arrangement follows pentatonic scales, ensuring any random combination sounds melodious. Here's the innovation nobody does. I fill spoon bowls with different materials, sand, small stones, rice, altering resonance and tone quality. Fork tines get bent at specific angles, changing vibration patterns. This customization creates complex harmonic overtones. I also vary hanging heights based on acoustic principles. Lower-pitched pieces hang higher, higher pitches lower, creating correct spatial acoustics. The tuned selection with resonance modification and acoustic spacing creates wind instruments playing actual music. Random silverware chimes just make noise. Mine create melodies. Idea 6. Pillowcase, pot covers. Fabric. Pot covers are common but temporary. They fade and deteriorate. My weather-resistant technique creates permanent decorative covers. Here's what's unique. I don't just wrap fabric around pots. I treat pillowcase fabric with UV protectant and waterproof coating, then construct fitted covers with elasticized bottoms that secure without slipping. The innovation is my ventilation system. I install brass grommets at strategic points around covers, allowing airflow that prevents mold while maintaining fabric integrity. The grommet placement follows moisture mapping, more vents where condensation accumulates. I also add drainage channels using heat-sealed seams that direct water away from pot bases, preventing the rot that destroys standard fabric covers. The UV-treated waterproof fabric with strategic ventilation and drainage channels creates permanent pot covers. Standard versions last 1 season. Mine last years while maintaining vibrant colors. Idea 7. Colander garden lanterns. Colander lanterns are everywhere. My dual light system creates adjustable ambient and task lighting from single fixtures. The unique approach. I install 2 separate light sources inside each colander. LED strips around the rim for ambient glow, plus a central spotlight for focused task lighting. Each operates independently via separate switches. Here's the innovation. The perforated pattern projects decorative shadows. But I enhance this by placing colored glass fragments between inner and outer colander layers. Light passing through glass creates colored shadow patterns that change when you rotate the outer colander. The adjustable rotation with color filter system transforms basic colander lanterns into interactive light sculptures. Spin the outer layer to change shadow colors and patterns. The dual independent lighting with rotating color filters creates customizable illumination far beyond standard single light colander lanterns. Idea 8. Window frame garden structure. Mounting old windows as garden features is common. My hinged panel system creates functional growing structures. Here's what's unique. I don't just mount windows. I hinge multiple windows together, creating open-able cold frame structures. The hinges allow panels to open for ventilation and close for protection, functioning as actual growing enclosures. The innovation is my automatic opening system, using solar-powered actuators that open panels when temperature exceeds set points. This creates self-regulating greenhouses from salvaged windows. I also install rainwater collection gutters along panel tops, directing water into storage containers. The collected water irrigates plants inside the structure. The hinged automated panels with integrated water harvesting transform decorative window displays into functional growing systems. Standard mounted windows are just art. Mine are productive greenhouses. Idea 9. Ceramic tile. Mosaic pathways. Broken tile mosaics are popular. My luminescent technique creates pathways that glow after dark. The unique method, I mix glow-in-the-dark aggregates into grout before installing broken tiles. Sunlight charges the phosphorescent materials during day. Then they emit soft glow at night. Here's the innovation. I strategically place tiles based on color absorption properties. Dark tiles absorb more light for brighter glow. Light tiles create subtle illumination. This creates patterns visible only after dark. A completely different pathway design emerges at night. I also embed fiber optic strands through grout lines, connecting to small solar LEDs at pathway edges. This adds accent lighting that highlights the glowing grout. The phosphorescent grout with embedded fiber optics creates pathways transforming from colorful mosaics by day to glowing light paths at night. The dual day-night design is sophistication standard tile work misses. Idea 10. Garden mirror depth. Illusion. Placing mirrors in gardens is basic. My forced perspective technique creates the illusion of garden rooms extending infinitely. Here's what makes mine unique. I don't just hang mirrors. I position multiple mirrors at calculated angles, creating reflection corridors. Each mirror reflects the next, creating visual depth, suggesting gardens extend far beyond actual boundaries. The innovation is my living frame technique. I plant fast-growing vines on frames surrounding mirrors. As vines grow and cover frames, mirrors appear to be windows into distant garden rooms rather than obvious reflections. I also position mirrors at ground level, angled upward, reflecting sky and creating the illusion of water features or reflecting pools. The angled mirror placement, with living vine frames and ground-positioned sky reflectors, creates complex spatial illusions. Standard garden mirrors just hang on walls. Mine engineer perception and trick the eye into seeing expansive spaces. Idea 11. Wooden crate furniture. Stacking crates as furniture is overdone. My modular locking system creates reconfigurable furniture that adapts seasonally. The unique approach, I install corner brackets with quick-release pins, allowing crates to connect and separate rapidly. Spring arrangement becomes summer configuration, becomes fall setup. Same crates, different formations. Here's the innovation. Each crate contains hidden storage with divided compartments. The divisions organize garden tools, seeds, and supplies by season. When I reconfigure furniture, I simultaneously reorganize storage matching seasonal needs. I also integrate solar-powered USB ports in armrest crates, providing device charging in outdoor spaces. The quick-release modular system with seasonal storage and power integration creates adaptive furniture systems. Standard stacked crates are static. Mine transform throughout the year while providing organizational solutions. Idea 12. Oil drum pond. Cutting drums for ponds is common. My biofilter integration creates self-cleaning ecosystems requiring minimal maintenance. Here's what's unique. I don't just fill drums with water. I partition drums vertically. 60% pond, 40% planted biofilter. Water circulates from pond through plant roots back to pond, creating natural filtration. The innovation is my waterfall feature. The biofilter section sits slightly elevated, with water returning via small waterfall, oxygenating while creating pleasant sounds. The moving water prevents mosquitoes, while the circulation maintains water quality. I also install underwater LED lighting that illuminates both pond and waterfall at night. The biological filtration with waterfall aeration and lighting creates complete water feature ecosystems. Standard drum ponds just hold water and fish. Mine are self-maintaining biotopes with aesthetic and functional excellence. Idea 13. Teacup planters. Teacup planters are everywhere. My stacked tower system creates vertical succulent gardens, maximizing small spaces. The unique technique, I don't use individual teacups. I stack cups and saucers using threaded rod through drainage holes, creating stable towers. Each cup tilts at slight angles, allowing plants to cascade. Here's the innovation. I color coordinate plant selections with cup patterns. Blue patterned cups get blue tinted succulents. Pink patterns get pink plants. This creates cohesive color stories flowing through each tower. I also incorporate drip irrigation through the central rod. Water enters the top cup, excess drips through to lower levels, creating cascade watering for entire towers. The color-coordinated stacked design with integrated drip irrigation transforms scattered teacups into engineered vertical gardens. The threaded rod structure with cascade watering is advanced thinking. Idea 14. Ladder plant. Stand ladder plant displays are common. My rotating platform system ensures even plant growth. Here's what's unique. I mount ladders on lazy Susan bearings, allowing full rotation. Each week, I rotate the ladder 90 degrees, ensuring all plants receive equal sun exposure from all directions. The innovation is my adjustable shelving. I install movable platforms at variable heights on ladder rungs, customizing shelf spacing for different plant sizes. As plants grow, shelves adjust, maintaining optimal spacing. I also integrate drip lines running down ladder sides with drip emitters at each shelf level. One water connection irrigates all plants simultaneously. The rotating base with adjustable shelving and integrated irrigation creates dynamic displays. Standard ladder stands are static and require individual plant watering. Mine rotate for even growth and self-water. Idea 15. Car rim fire pit. Rim fire pits are basic. My multi-ring design with adjustable airflow creates superior burning efficiency. The unique approach, I stack 3 rims of decreasing diameters, creating tiered fire pit with improved draft. The stepped design creates natural chimney effect, drawing air upward for hotter, cleaner burns. Here's the innovation. I install rotating air vents at the bottom rim level. Closing vents reduces oxygen for slower burns. Opening them creates intense heat for cooking. This adjustability transforms basic fire pits into functional outdoor ovens. I also create removable cooking grates that rest on the middle rim level, positioning food at optimal heat zones. The stacked chimney design with adjustable vents and cooking integration creates versatile outdoor cooking systems. Standard rim fire pits just burn wood. Mine are engineered heat sources with temperature control. 5 rapid advanced concepts. Create self-watering drawer planters using wicking systems with water reservoirs in bottom drawers. Build wire fence trellises with integrated bird nesting boxes encouraging beneficial wildlife. Transform old pots into stacked fountain features with recirculating pumps. Make tire swings that double as hanging planters with drainage modifications. Construct tin can acoustic wind sculptures using can depths to create harmonious tones. These advanced applications demonstrate the principle, see beyond current function to future potential. Engineering thinking transforms trash into functional art. 20+ unique techniques that go beyond basic upcycling into genuine innovation. The difference between these and standard projects? Problem solving, engineering principles, and multifunctional design thinking. Anyone can paint an old chair. Few people create modular reconfigurable systems. Anyone can hang silverware. Few people acoustically tune them. That's what makes projects special, bringing actual innovation to discarded materials. Which technique surprised you most? Drop a comment with your favorite. Share your own innovative modifications. Collective creativity makes us all better. If this changed how you see trash, like and share. Subscribe to Daily Garden Fix for more advanced upcycling techniques beyond basic tutorials. Now stop throwing things away. Look closer. Your next garden masterpiece is probably in your trash can right now. Make it extraordinary.